See? My arch nemesis. My enemy for life. That no good person. She-devil.
And you are?
Who am I? Who am I, you ask? I am the one that lacks in shadows. I am the one that makes babies cry randomly. I am the one that brings you that annoying pain you feel every time you bite your own tongue. But you can't blame anyone but yourself, which only makes you more annoying.
You still haven't told me who you are.
Brace yourself, girl, for the terror of the Curdler!
Oh,
The Curdler!
you're one of those superhero guys.
Super. Yes, hero. Quite the opposite, my dear. I take the riches of life and spoil it. I take your worst fears and make them my allies.
Super villain, huh? Never met one of those.
Really? Well, do you survive such encounters to ever talk about them? You know nothing of our world, girl.
The name's Sarah. Stop calling me girl, dear, honey, whatever. And I bet I know more than you think.
I shall call you whatever I please. Beware the spoil of the Curdler!
So, just how can a girl whose super ability is the curdling of milk become a super villain?
Not just milk. I can handle any dairy product. That's right. With my amazing abilities and super brain power, it was simple to become the world's #1 super villain.
Yeah, it's funny though, because I've never heard of you.
Well, that's because it is the name whispered only by frightened children. The mere mention of the Curdler brings grown men to their knees and elderly people to their coffins.
To their coffins, just like that.
Well, those are the history of heart troubles. But the others get really scared as well. So, what do I do? The letter gave clear instructions to meet here. Where is that worthless pile of tights and a cape?
Oh, expecting someone, are you?
My opposite. My good-natured doppelganger. None other than Procrastinacy.
Oh, I've heard of her. She's a great...
She's overrated.
I'm just saying, I've heard of her, but not of you.
Well, keep it to yourself. She's probably just late. Dawn heard her super procrastination.
Oh, are you guys gonna duke it out?
Let's just say I have a few curdling surprises.
What does that mean anyways?
I don't know! I'm rolling with it. Being a supervillain is all about rolling with it. And my super villainy ideas just keep rolling in. You will be my mate. Yes, you, girl.
Look, I'm not doing anything until you call me by my real name.
Very well.
What?
Sarah! Okay, Sarah. Friggin' Sarah! Procrastinacy should be here shortly. Wait, I don't want her walking in, seeing me chatting it up with you. I got her first. I shall use that to my advantage. I shall wait underneath this chair, and you will lure her close. Chatter up eluded me, and I'll take it from there. Do this, and the world will be yours.
The world, huh?
Well, a large sum of money.
Wait, money?
Well, maybe not a large sum. What's some? Some milk money?
This deal keeps getting worse and worse. greatest enemy since forever. They had a marathon of MacGyver on all day today. He was just making a bomb out of a screw, shoestring, tree branch, and cheese ball. Being a superhero is tough sometimes.
That laugh, I know that laugh. It is I! Now is the time of reckoning. Feel the spoil of the Cardinal!
I won't have it this time. Your days are over.
Oh yeah? Well, take this. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Bless. You either were a worthy adversary.
You should have never set this up. You should have known this would be your doom.
I set this up. You wrote me telling me to meet you here. What fools! So simple to manipulate. Like puppets you are.
Wait. So, if you didn't write the letter, I didn't write the letter.
Oh my gosh, you can get it.
No matter.
She wasn't an idiot.
I was getting there! But why? Who are you?
Something more powerful than you both. Something you could hardly understand. I spend my life putting things together. Mending things, that's what I do. Like you, I serve a purpose in this world. I have gifts which I use to benefit others. I close the rent. I combine the differences. I am the pacifier!
Good form. So what's all this about then?
What's going on here? You two grew up together, am I correct?
Yeah, I grew up with this waste of life.
You were once Rachel and Nancy, best friends.
More like Rachel and Nasty.
Must end. Your quarrel is one that children have. You have to grow up. To solve the problem, we must identify the spark. What was it that made you become the evil you are today, Rachel? What made you upset at Nancy and, inevitably, the world?
X-47 Atomic Series Yo-Yo. It was mine.
You liars!
You lie! I had it the first day of school. I showed it to everyone. I actually got attention at school. Billy Bob actually talked to me that day. That yo-yo was the best thing that ever happened to me. And you stole it.
You're just a loser, face it. Nancy, what was it that made you steal it? How could you betray your best friend like that? You two actually poked thumbs and meshed blood to become blood sisters. Now that's friendship.
That yo-yo was so cool. Everybody loved it. I wanted it. It would spin forever, and you could rock the cradle in your sleep. She was so good at it, too. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved her. She was so cool. You really thought that I was cool. You were the coolest. I wanted to be you. I stole it out of your book bag at recess. I wanted to show it off, but then I realized everybody would know that I stole it. So I did nothing, and you knew it was me. You knew I was the only one who